Thank you all for coming today. I am so grateful that you could attend this morning. The people in this audience behind me, my family members, neighbors, colleagues, constituents, or friends, have been the people I trust the most, and I appreciate their encouragement that they've given me to take the next step in my career in public service. And so today, I'm here to announce my candidacy for election to the Pennsylvania House of Representatives 103rd Legislative District. This is an exciting moment, but also an emotional one for me. About 50 years ago, my parents immigrated to the U.S. to leave behind the scars of the Korean War. Now to be standing here as the Vice President of City Council and a candidate for the Pennsylvania Legislature, it is an honor for me beyond words. The people here today know who I am, whether it be from community activities or one-on-one conversations. And so you know that my focus has always been dedicated to making our community a better place. Harrisburg is my home. I met my husband here, raising my children here. I have a vested interest in making this area a prouder place that can be excited about its future again. Through the support of those here, your friends and their friends, we will do this together. But the 103rd Legislative District is much more than Harrisburg. This community and this district encompasses Steelton, High Spire, and Haught, Oberlin, and Bressler, and perhaps others in the coming redistricting, all of whom share trials and challenges that deserve to be confronted in a responsible way by their leaders. Over the past several months, I've been able to travel through these communities, talk and share stories, and learn about the direction you want your community to be going. I heard these ideas, and I want you to know that they have not fallen on deaf ears, and that I would be honored to carry your voice to the Capitol building behind me as your state representative. Beyond this plaza is the Susquehanna River, something I drive along every day. I purposely chose this location because it reminds me that despite wrestling crisis after crisis for the past several years, like the communities it connects, this community will endure. However, the question is not, will we endure? The real question is, will we prosper? I'm here to tell you that the answer is yes, if we have the right leadership. If I've learned anything from my time in government, it is that leadership matters. Public education is under siege. Urban school districts, with the exclusive responsibility of educating Pennsylvania's most disadvantaged students, are being forced to abandon everything we know works. Smaller class sizes, teachers' aides, alternative schools. This issue needs leadership. Our Pennsylvania cities do not have the tools they need to grow and prosper. If Pennsylvanians believe Harrisburg is the only city in crisis, they are wrong. Our city is merely the latest addition to list more than 30 municipalities that are teetering on the financial brink. This issue needs leadership. Our legislature is constantly in the grip of corporate interests that push narrow agendas funded by unlimited political contributions. This issue needs leadership. Thank you. My friends, I'm here today to offer this district something it desperately needs: leadership towards the future we want. I'm contesting this legislative seat because I believe its current occupant is not the leader we need to face today's huge challenges. The city of Harrisburg is facing its biggest crisis in more than a century, and our representative has been absent without leave. He has not rolled up his sleeves or taken any position that could positively contribute to a solution. His seat is not a chair to hide behind. I am calling him out on this unacceptable lack of leadership and telling you all here today, if Representative Buxton will not use his legislative seat as a leadership position in our community, then I will. We must move beyond the status quo, and I believe we must do it immediately. A representative needs to be engaged, not aloof. A representative needs to be in the trenches working with us, not against us. A representative's first priority should be about the people, not the pay, and definitely not the pension. Let me talk a moment about passion. What do I mean when I say that? If you go to my website, pattykim.com, you will see this theme for this campaign, a passion for service. It means that I will bring to this job all the energy, persistence, and enthusiasm today's challenges require. It means that the hundreds of people who have reached out to me over the 6 years to help solve problems can now be joined with thousands more to ensure their state government is responsive to them. It means that my work coordinating neighborhood cleanups in South Allison Hill, spurring economic growth in Uptown, creating neighborhood crime watches all over the city is just the tip of the iceberg of how I want to help improve this district. But my work towards the whole is never as rewarding as the whole. My passion comes from seeing the results in smiling faces. I am ready to stand up and when necessary, stand out. And for that reason, I promise you, you will never have to ask, where is Patty Kim? My 6 years on Harrisburg City Council have been challenging, but I believe they have been a necessary preparation for this effort. No matter how bad things got, I have remained disciplined. I have not engaged in personal attacks. Whether I supported an idea or not was always decided by the quality of the idea, not the person proposing it. All I have ever done is taken an issue, find and examine the facts the best way I know how, and decide what to do based on what I thought was right for citizens. As soon as I'm finished here today, I'll be going to Steelton to start my door-to-door campaign that will take me throughout the district and over the next year, and I'll share the story person to person. But let me finish you with this thought. Politics is a people business, and political leadership is really only successful when you've been able to build trust and credibility with others. The way I do that, I listen to people. I get to know people, and I find a way to connect with people. In short, you need to enjoy people. I look around me sometimes and wonder why there's so many politicians who don't seem to like people. It makes no sense. People who think the louder you scream, the more right you are. Or that you build consensus by belittling the intelligence of those who disagree with you. That is not who I am, and that's not who I will be. I like this people business because I care. I am ready to engage in vigorous debate when necessary, as it has been this last year. But I'm also ready to find common ground so we can move our communities forward. I think our politics at every level needs more of this. I have a passion for service. Let me use that passion on behalf of this legislative district. Let me show you what it's like to have an energetic representative. I have been fighting for the city of Harrisburg for 6 years on City Council, and I can't wait to continue to fight. On behalf of Highspire, Steelton, and the other communities that make up the 103rd, when I'm representing you right there at the state capitol. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.